Hello and welcome to lesson 10. Today we're going to talk about nuts and seeds and some of the health and nutritional benefits of incorporating these into your plant-based and or vegan or deliberate eating diet. So let's jump right into it. So let's talk about nuts. Just like fruits and vegetables, they are high in a lot of different vitamins and minerals. They're high in fats. Unlike fruits and vegetables, they are high in fats, and these are the good fats. Nuts are indeed about 75 to 95% fat, depending on which variety of nut you are eating. um, Nuts are a good source of carbohydrates. They are high in fiber. Again, the vitamins and minerals, especially minerals. Now, minerals is an area where we as people of color need a lot of work. We are highly deficient in our minerals. So incorporating nuts into your diet is a great thing. But because they are high in fat and because they are difficult to digest, it's best if you eat smaller amounts. They should play a smaller role in your daily diet. So, and you should, eat raw. You should eat your nuts raw and you should soak them whenever possible. It's better to soak your nuts just like we did in previous lessons because it helps to awaken the vitamins and minerals and all of the health properties in the nuts. It brings them back to life, which provides us with more of the nutrients that we need. So it's better that you soak them and you should eat them raw. Be careful when you buy them in the store, when they're roasted and salted and have all these other things on them because that changes the nutritional composition of them as well. But when they're consumed correctly, they're good for our cardiovascular systems, brain, our immune health, our hormonal health, all of it. Okay. But in particular, I want to talk about heart health, brain health, and our hormones. A lot of Black women suffer from fibroids. If you include more nuts in your diet, that could help to regulate your hormones, as well if you suffer from things like Graves' disease and any other hormone-based deficiency or disease. Brain health, memory, cognitive functioning, all of that is improved, greatly improved by incorporating nuts into your diet. And then again, you want to soak your nuts as much as possible. And I'll give you just a general guide in just a second on how to soak your nuts. But I do want to mention again about the good fats. And nuts are high in omega 6s. And what we want are more omega 3s in our diet. So omega 6s are good, but you want a good omega 3 to 6 ratio. And walnuts are really high in omega 3, so you want to incorporate walnuts into your diet. And you want to make sure you eat them raw again because raw nuts are anti inflammatory. If they're not raw, they're not always anti inflammatory. Okay. So let's talk about some ideas for eating your nuts. You can use them as snacks. You can use them as toppings on some of your meals, like your oatmeal or your ice creams, anything like that. You can use it in making sauces. You can use it for making cheeses. I make a great cashew cheese. They're very easy. Smoothies, butter, and milk. They're all very, very good for those ideas. And there's a lot of variety of them out there. Almonds, which should be soaked for 8 hours. Cashews, chestnuts, coconuts, peanuts, pistachios, pecans, which should be soaked for only 4 to 6 hours. Walnuts, and again, 4 to 6 hours. The cashews I mentioned earlier, between 2 and 4 hours. I mean, they're really, really good way to add to your diet. Now let's talk about seeds. Seeds are similar to nuts as far as their nutritional benefit, except for they're very rich in omega 3s. like your flax, your chia, and your seeds, very high in omega-3. So you want to incorporate those into your diet. Sprinkle them on your salads or your meals. They're generally very tasteless, so you don't notice the flavor. You just get the benefits. Again, you should eat them in smaller quantities because we don't need that many of them, and too much of it can be a problem to our system. You should eat these two raw, and you should soak the seeds as well. There are some great meal ideals, which are very similar to the nut ideals. Seed butters in your milks, um, cheeses, sauces, all of those are good ideals for seeds as well. Again, the variety of seeds out there include things like chia, flax, hemp, pumpkin, sesame. Sesame makes some really good, not sesame, sunflower makes really good cookies. You would never know it was made with the sunflower seed. Poppy, fennel, coriander, black seed, fenugreek, mustard seeds. And then you also want to incorporate some of the fruit seeds: pomegranate, grapes, figs, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, gooseberries, kiwi, and watermelon. All of those seeds are really, really beneficial to you. I do want to point out that the seeds from cherries and apples could be harmful to your health, so you don't want to eat those seeds. You only want to eat the seeds that are actually a part of the fruit itself. Okay. Next lesson, we will discuss herbs and spices.